Kabayan Treats, online variety show from Philippines to UAE. Let's treat ourselves.
Welcome back to the top 100 Kasambahay in the Middle East. Nakita natin yung Filipino homes. I'd like to greet the CEO, Don Anthony Leuterio. Oo, ang mayaman, the number one taxpayer in Cebu, Philippines. Gusto ko palang batiin yung mga nanonood sa atin kasi ang dami. Hindi ko kasi nakita earlier yung mga comments. So I'd like to take this opportunity to greet those who are watching. Si Ann Iblamo Celidio is watching. Hale Calalo is also watching. Ima Viluan Macaranas is watching. Si Rose ba yung na-mention ka na? Rose Belia Pereira Pili is also watching. Pambansang Nanay ng Dubai is also watching. Helen Mercado, yung kanina nabanggit ko yung mga anak niya achievement. Robbie Jane Valderrama is also watching. Susan Fuentes, si Melchi Salvador, Neil Yamugad, at sino pa bang maraming, si Jen Fuego is watching. Seligro, baliktad kasi, si Orosio Dapolasa, Joel, si Chai Duwayaw, Kabayan Treats is also watching. Thank you for sharing. At si Bebe Florentin Andico. At ang kaibigan ko from Kuwait, Francisco Haranilla, ang galing nitong kumanta, no? Go on Libra is watching. Levi Branzuela from Parañaque, Manila is watching. At sino pa ba? Oy, of course, ang dating president ng Kasambahay Club, I am talking about Liza Vilao. Marilyn Santa Maria is watching, Ann Leonardo, Cynthia Doga, at Janet Lopez and Leonardo. Okay, mamaya, no, ipagpatuloy muna natin yung inom muna ng tubig si Kabayan Rico. Maraming salamat for joining me. So let's move on by featuring our number 15 in the list. Mary Ann Santos Bilarmino is from Bikutan, Taguig City, and has dedicated 10 years of her life as a Kasambahay in the United Arab Emirates, first serving a local employer and later a Filipino employer where she handles childcare, cooking, cleaning, and laundry. Inspired by her children, Mary Ann has endured the demanding realities of working abroad, including late nights and physical exhaustion, while beginning each day with courage, perseverance, and prayer, asking God for the strength to continue. Her journey has also been marked by painful family struggles faced from afar, including the imprisonment of her child and husband in a separate circumstance and the difficult experience of her child giving birth without support from the father. Despite these challenges, she remains strong to her faith in God, Jesus Christ, and Mother Mary, while continuing to stay connected with her family despite the distance. Let's move on with number 16 in our list. Susan Fuentes Berame. Susan is from Ormoc City Lady and dedicated 12 years of her life working abroad as a Kasambahay across Lebanon and the United Arab Emirates, and is currently based in the UAE, where she works for a local Emirati employer caring for a child. Inspired by her two sons and elderly parents, Susan chose to work overseas to help her children complete their education while continuing to support her parents. Although she did not experience major difficulties at work, she endured the emotional challenge of homesickness, especially during her early years abroad, and overcame it by keeping herself busy and focused on her responsibilities. Her greatest sacrifice was being physically absent as a mother while her two sons were growing up, but through her hard work and perseverance, she was able to help her children complete their education, provide her family with a new home, and acquire a vehicle. She remains closely connected with her loved ones through almost daily chats and video calls, drawing strength from her family despite the distance. Number 17 is Eli Puneles Bernardino. Ellie is from Valenzuela City and Cavite and has dedicated 12 years of her life working as a Kasambahay across Hong Kong, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Dubai, and is currently based in Dubai, where she works as a nanny, caring for her child under an Indian employer. Her journey has exposed her to difficult experiences, including intense fatigue, hunger, and heartful and insulting treatment from an employer. But as a single mother, Ellie remained determined to overcome every hardship for the sake of her children and parents. Her greatest sacrifice has been being away from her children during the moments when she most wanted to be by their side. Yet she continued to endure the separation and maintain daily communication with her family to remain connected with them. Number 18 in the list is Bonnie Jean Bertulfo. Bonnie Jean is from Canunan, Gipos, Zamboanga del Sur, and has dedicated 17 years of her life working as a kasambahay in Dubai and the only country where she has worked abroad. She currently cares for children under an American Italian employer, a responsibility she describes as both rewarding and challenging, requiring patience, discipline, and genuine care. Her most difficult experience came from serving the Lebanese employer for 9 years, where she was asked to leave and accused of stealing, a painful situation that tested her strength and remind her of how difficult it had been to find the courage and opportunity to work abroad in the first place. Despite this hardship, Bonnie Jean continued moving forward, drawing strength from her family and the child, and remained dedicated to her work and the children entrusted to her. Number 19 is Josa Galbi Bisana. Josa is from Tuburan, Saraga, Iloilo, and dedicated 11 years of her life working abroad as a kasambahay across Qatar, Jeddah, and Singapore, and is currently based in Qatar, where she performs all-around household duties for an Egyptian employer. As a solo parent, Josa chose to work overseas to support her children and help them achieve their educational dreams, carrying the emotional burden of being away from her family while remaining committed to her responsibilities. One of the greatest tests of her journey came when she faced a serious illness, but she continued to fight through with prayer, positive thinking, determination, and her love for her children. Her family remained her greatest source of strength, and despite the distance, she makes it a priority to communicate with them almost every day through video or audio calls to check on their well being. Number 20 is Marites Tirao Bisenyo. Marites is from Buluang, Bao, Camarines Sur, and dedicated 17 years of her life working abroad as a kasambahay across 4 countries, and is currently based in the United Arab Emirates, where she performs various household duties for a Filipino employer. As a solo parent, Marites chose to work overseas to help her 3 daughters complete their education while supporting her parents, making the separation of her family one of the greatest sacrifice of her journey. One of her early challenges was the language barrier, which made communicating with her employers difficult. But through determination and perseverance, She studied Arabic so she could better understand and be understood. Number 21 is Gina Braga. Gina is from Davao and has dedicated almost 24 years of her life working as a Kasambahay in Abu Dhabi, and the only place where she has worked abroad. She currently works for an Irish employer with childcare as her primary responsibility, caring for other people's children while carrying the pain of being separated from her own family. Gina chose to work overseas to provide her children with a better future, but one of her deepest sacrifices was being unable to return home when her mother passed away, leaving her with the sorrow of not being there to care for her parents despite caring for others abroad. Through difficult times, including dealing with challenging behavior from employer and continuing to work even when she was unwell, Gina remained strong through her faith in God and her love for her children, communicating with them every day through social media. Number 22 is Imelda Branzuela. Imelda is from Kawit, Cavite, and dedicated her overseas career to working in the United Arab Emirates, where she currently serves as a family driver for an Arab employer. She went abroad to her family and pursue her dreams, but her journey has been marked by significant sacrifices, including losing her job for several months during the pandemic while still having to pay for her house, being deceived by an agency, and facing the painful loss of her mother. Through these difficult experiences, Imelda remained strong by holding on to her faith in God, her own determination, the support of her family, and the dreams that kept her moving forward. Her generosity has also extended to fellow OFWs, particularly those who had no days off, whom she helped stay connected with their families by providing mobile SIM cards and other assistance. Stay where you are because we will be right back with more stories when we return.
Kabayan, punta na sa Gotomoto by Lias Corner at matatagpuan lang ito sa Murakabat Street, Dera, Dubai. Nasa loob lang mismo ng dating Kansyos Restaurant. Napakapopular at kabisado na ng ating Filipino community. At pagpasok nyo pa lang, damang-daman nyo na ang alagang Pinoy. At amoy pa lang, gaganahan ka na kagad. Kung gusto mong mag-relax at mag-chill, napakaganda ng ambience dito. At syempre, meron din ang traditional videoke kung gusto nyong mag-unwind. Gutom sa tanghali o midnight cravings, pagkatapos ng puwetan sa trabaho, walang problema. Open ang Gotomoto by Lias Corner mula 10 a.m. hanggang 3 a.m. araw-araw, mula lunch break at midnight tambayan. Palaging mainit ang servings para sa inyo. Loop number 5, mainit, malasa, at magbibigay sa inyo ng lakas pampagising sa inyong araw. Ano nga ba ang dapat nyo subukan dito? Siksik sa rikado at hindi tinipid sa lasa. Para sa mahilig sa merienda o salo-salo. At para sa ibang may gustong kakaibang twist, meron din silang crispy at saucy buffalo wings. At hindi lang yan, mga may pang iba't ibang lutuing matatagpuan dito. At classic Pinoy traditional dishes na matatagpuan dito na pwede sa pamilya at barkada. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo mga kabayan? Bisitahin na ang Gotomoto by Lias Corner sa Almoracabat Street, Dera, inside Canchos Formers Restaurant. Sugod na at kita-kits tayo dito.
Are you planning to start your own business here in the United Arab Emirates? With Tripexpert International, setting up your company has never been easier and more affordable. Our business setup packages includes free zone business license, 100% foreign ownership, no local partners required, up to 4 shareholders, 3 business activities, corporate tax registration, free company stamp, free logo design, and many more. At Tripexpert International, we just don't help you register your business, but we guide you every step of the way, from licensing to branding. And the best part, we offer you free consultation and orientation in our office. Message us today on these WhatsApp. You can visit us at Office 17, Sky Signature Business Center, first floor, Riga Business Center, same building with Ibis Hotel. Tripexpert International, building your business the smart way.
When it comes to travel and tourism needs, Terrell Travel and Consultancy is the name you can rely on. They offer the following services professionally: A to A visa trains, B2B visa trains, flight bookings, hotel staycation, medical insurance, family visa assistance, UAE tourist visa assistance, multiple visa assistance, investors packages, Salalah tour package, Kazakhstan tour package, Kyrgyzstan tour package, Armenia tour package, Georgia tour package, Azerbaijan tour package, Dubai visa packages, and other related services. WhatsApp 050-378-8438 to book your free consultation. They accept credit card payments, Tabi and Tamara payments. Terrell Travel and Consultancy. Personalized travel, exceptional value.
Welcome back to the top 100 Kasambahay in the Middle East. This is po in alphabetical order. Wala pong number 1 na popular kayo kaya naging na number 1. Hindi po. This is arranged according to alphabetical order. And today, hindi po kaya ni Kabayan Rico na basahin yung 100. Kaya we will only read 50 names today. But on Tuesday afternoon, we will read the next 50. So yung 51 until 100, I will do it on Tuesday at 2 in the afternoon. Kaya makinig po tayo, manood, because Kabayan Rico will be reading the next 51 to 100 names, no, sa ating top 100 Kasambahay. And you might be surprised if you are Kasambahay na nagtatanong, bakit hindi ako kasali dyan? Ang tagal ko dito sa United Arab Emirates, nag-post po kami ng flyer inviting you to join. Na merong link doon na you need to fill out the form. Kaya, in fact, we were disappointed because ang tagal naming umabot ng 100. In fact, we attended ng daming event ng Kasambahay just to gather names. Pero yung iba kasi binabaliwala. And we had a hard time reaching 100 kasi we want to reach out to more Kasambahay, pero yung iba kasi hindi sumali. And we posted several times on social media. Kaya po, for those who already sent, maraming salamat for making this digital magazine a reality. So let's move on. Balik tayo. No, number 23 in our list is Raquel Cabico. Raquel is from Taguig City and dedicated 18 years of her life working abroad as a Kasambahay across 2 countries and is currently based in Dubai, where she cares for children under a Palestinian and South African employers. As a single mother, Raquel chose to work overseas to provide for her children and give them a better future. But her journey came with painful sacrifices, including working without a day off and being prohibited from using her phone, the only bridge that connected her to her children back home. Her deepest sacrifice has been being separated from her own children while caring for children who were not her own. A painful reality that she transformed into motivation to continue working and providing for her family. Through prayer, faith in God, and determination, she endured the challenges and remained strong, maintaining her connection with her children through video calls wherever she had a day off. Number 24 is Sunshine Kainoy. Sunshine is from San Jose, Antique, and has dedicated 11 years of her life working as a nanny and Kasambahay in Dubai, beginning her journey in 2014 and serving the same Pakistani family throughout her employment. She handles cooking, cleaning, and caring for the family's dog, carrying out responsibilities with patience and dedication. As a solo parent and breadwinner, Sunshine has made tremendous sacrifices for her only child and parents, including willingly going without meals or sometimes eating only once a day so her family in the Philippines can have enough food and live comfortably. Number 25 in our list is Leonida Alleluia Calalo. Leonida has dedicated 12 years of her life working as a Kasambahay in the United Arab Emirates, the only country where she has worked abroad. She currently works for a Filipino employer with caring for a child as her primary responsibility. Inspired by her family and their dreams of better future, Leonida chose to work overseas to support their needs and help her loved ones achieve their goals. Her greatest challenge has been homesickness, but through prayer, positivity, dedication, and a strong sense of responsibility, she has learned to overcome the emotional difficulties of being far from home. She has devoted her time, energy, and effort to the family that trusted her, continuing to work even during moments of exhaustion and sadness while drawing strength from her dreams. Her desire to become independent and the positive feedbacks she receives from her employers. Through her years of sacrifice and hard work, Leonida was able to pursue houses or purchase houses in Bulacan and Pangasinan, improve and secure the title of the land inherited from her mother, and obtain a UAE driver's license. Beyond her work, she actively participates in PhilSoc, a Filipino Kasambahay community, and a teachers community in the UAE, where she continues to serve and connect with others. Number 26 is Fenis Candol or Paterna Fenis Candol. Paterna is from Ibahay, Aklan, and dedicated 20 years of her life working abroad as a Kasambahay across 4 countries and is currently based in Dubai, where she works for a Pakistani British employer. Her responsibilities include childcare, cooking, cleaning, laundry, and bringing the children to and from school. Inspired by her children's dream of completing their education and graduating, Paterna chose to work overseas and endured the painful reality of being separated from them for many years. One of her greatest sacrifices came when she was unable to return to the Philippines, even when her children were about to finish their studies because her employer wanted her to remain with the family. Number 27 in our list is Marisa Carilliaga. Marisa is from Santa Cruz, Laguna, and has dedicated 7 years of her life working as a Kasambahay in the UAE, the only country where she has worked abroad. She currently works for an Iraqi employer where she handles childcare, cooking, cleaning, laundry, and ironing. Inspired by the hardship of life and her desire to provide her children with a better future, Marisa chose to learn to prepare unfamiliar dishes that she'd never cooked before, but through her patience, determination, and willingness to learn, she gradually mastered the skills required, proving to herself that anything can be learned with perseverance. Her children, grandchildren, and father remain her greatest source of strength, and she communicates with them every day, even when their conversations are brief. Number 28 is, this name is familiar kay Kabayan Rico, no? Parang kilala ko ito. One of the influencers na part ng Alriga, Barangay Alriga ni Abdul. Margie Bagalaska ang name. Margie Bagalaska Chiriguin. Margie is from Malabon City and Iriga City. She has dedicated 10 years of her life working abroad as a Kasambahay across 3 countries and is currently based in the United Arab Emirates, where she worked as a personal chef, nanny, and housekeeper for an Irish employer. Margie chose to work overseas to help her family achieve a better life while using her passion and skills in cooking, childcare, and household work. Her journey has included extremely difficult experiences, such as working almost 19 hours a day with only about 1 hour of sleep, and even eating leftover food from the rubbish when her employer did not provide enough food. But through patience, faith, perseverance, and a positive outlook, she continued moving forward. Instead of allowing hardship to stop her, Margie used every available opportunity to earn and improve herself, selling cooked dishes and rice delicacies in Saudi Arabia, studying after work while selling food and the clothes to classmates, and selling clothes to classmates and friends in Hong Kong, and selling pandesal and other products through Facebook and TikTok. Now, Margie is involved in social media as her passion and earning more. Stay where you are, because Kabayan Rico will be right back with our Kasambahay 29 when we return.
At Filipino Homes, we're here to serve you. At Filipino Homes, we'll make your dream come true. For you, we'll make it easy. Together on this journey, only the very best for you. At Filipino Homes. Filipino Homes.
Pinagkakatiwalaan ng mga kabayan para sa padala sa pamilya, kamag-anak at mga mahal sa buhay sa Pilipinas. Kabalen Express Cargo Dubai. Yes, mga kabayan, Kabalen Express Cargo Dubai is here to help you send your packages safely, conveniently from UAE to the Philippines. Maliit man, medium, large, or extra large ang iyong ipapadala. May iba't ibang box sizes ang Kabalen Express Cargo Dubai na bagay sa iyong pangangailangan. Para sa mga gamit at mas matipid na pagpapadala, available ang Sea Cargo going to the Philippines. Kung kailangan naman ng mas mabilis na delivery, meron din kaming Air Cargo. At hindi lang sa Metro Manila, ang Kabalen Express Cargo Dubai ay nagpapadala ng cargo sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. At Eto pa ang mas magandang balita, mga kabayan. May chance ka pang manalo ng round-trip ticket papuntang Pilipinas. Simple lang, sa bawat package na nagkakahalaga ng 300 AED, eligible kang magkaroon ng raffle entry. Kaya habang nagpapadala ka ng iyong mga pasalubong at packages para sa pamilya, may chance ka pang makauwi sa Pilipinas. Sea cargo or air cargo, Luzon, Visayas or Mindanao. Para safe, convenient at sulit na pagpapadala, piliin ang Kabalen Express Cargo Dubai. Send, save, join, and get a chance to fly home. Kabalen Express Cargo Dubai, your trusted cargo partner to the Philippines.
At Sante, we know that you need to go further to find the best. And that's why we grow our barley at the edge of the world in New Zealand, where the air is clean and the water pure. Here, in the heart of New Zealand's South Island, is where Sante grows, harvests, and packages its barley. Water comes from unpolluted skies and deep from artesian wells. The region has a cool, temperate climate and unfiltered sunlight that are perfect for barley to thrive. The soil is fertile and rich in essential nutrients like potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. All of this makes Canterbury the best place on earth to grow the finest barley. Farms here have been in the family for generations. Our barley growers pride themselves on combining science and technology in the most natural way. New Zealand has some of the world's most rigorous organic certification programs. Our barley is free from pesticides and herbicides and is certified organic by BioGrow. Because going further is about delivering the best possible products and taking pride in delivering excellence from grass to glass. Going further is about working with nature to grow the finest barley in the world for a healthier tomorrow. Sante, the finest barley from the fields of New Zealand.
Do you have problems with your car? There's one auto repair shop that could fix the problem here in Dubai.
Manila Brothers Auto Repairing, your trusted partner for professional auto repair and maintenance service in Dubai. They provide complete automotive solutions including general vehicle repair, vehicle maintenance, mechanical repair, electrical repair, air conditioning repair, auto denting and painting, oil change, rust proofing service, auto accessories fitting, auto exhaust repair, and many more. At Manila Brothers Auto Repairing, their experienced technicians are committed to deliver quality workmanship, reliable service, and customer satisfaction on every job. For your convenience, they also accept hobby payments. Whether you're driving a sedan, SUV, pickup, or any vehicle, you can count on them for dependable service at competitive price. Call them today at 052-304-1850.
From Philippines to UAE. Let's treat ourselves!